Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary Juliana. For the first time viewers, click on that subscription button so that you don't miss on any of my videos. You will get notified when I upload new videos. And for my returning viewers, thank you so much for your continued support. So guys, today I'm gonna take you through my weight loss journey. How I want to tell you how I managed to lose 23 kilos in 7 months. Yeah, so most people have been asking me these questions. That's why I decided to do this video. For those of you who are struggling with weight, for those of you who want to lose weight, maybe this video will be helpful to you. So guys, I came here weighing 85 kilos. Yes, I was weighing 85 kilos when I came here. And right now, I'm weighing, guess what? 62 kilos. Although I have not reached my target because I want to weigh 55 kilos. So I have 7 more kilos to lose. All right. So this is how I started. You know, when I came here, I was heavy. And you know, working in the Middle East as a housemaid, you need to be light because most of the time you'll be saying, bring this, bring this. You have to be moving around, you know. And when you weigh a lot of kilos, you find it difficult. Like, you're tired, you get tired easily. Like, you see it as a disturbance. You see like they are disturbing you. Okay, so I decided to lose weight because I was waking up in the morning like somebody was beating me up in my dreams, in my sleep when I was sleeping, you know, because I wake up very tired, I still feel sleepy, and I've slept for over 10 hours. You know, that was not healthy. So I decided to lose weight so that I become light. So this is how I started it. You know, because I was addicted to junk food, I started with cutting off junk food, especially the drinks, you know, the Pepsi, the juice, all those drinks that are flavored. I cut them off. So I remained with only milk and water. I wasn't taking Pepsi, I wasn't taking juices, I wasn't taking anything of that kind. I was only taking water and milk because you see those Pepsi, they have a lot of calories, and I wanted to lose weight, so I cut them off. Another thing that I cut off from my diet was sugar. I cut sugar from my diet. So if where you are working, or maybe you can access honey, instead of using sugar in your tea, you can replace it with honey. Okay, because sugar has a lot of calories. Just 1 teaspoon of sugar has so many calories. I can't quote the exact number, but it has a lot of calories. So if you want to lose weight quickly, maybe you can remove sugar from your diet and remove those drinks like the Coca-Cola, the Fantas. Remove those drinks from your diet. Replace it with water and milk. All right. Another thing that I did before I started working out, another thing I did, I changed the time that I eat. Like, you know, I used to eat like I just finish eating, I clean my plate, then I go to bed. I go to bed when my stomach is full, you know, and maybe I have eaten a whole plate of rice. That's a lot of calories. And you know, when you eat and you're going to bed, like for example, you've eaten carbohydrates, all right, and then you go to bed, you see when the carbohydrates will be digested, it will be converted into energy. And you see when you are sleeping, you're not using any energy. So that energy, because is not being used up, it will be stored in form of fats. That's why you will grow big if you go to bed when your stomach is full. The food that you have eaten will not get used in the body, will not be used. Okay, it will be stored in form of energy, and that is in form of fats. That energy will be stored in form of fats, and you will gain weight. You will have a lot of fat. So maybe you can start with adjusting the time that you eat before you go to bed. For example, if you are going to bed at 11 p.m., maybe you should stop eating from 7, so that that food that you have eaten will get digested and get used up. Maybe, for example, if you ate rice at night, you can eat it at, let's say, 7 p.m. Then you will be moving around the house. When the food is digested and you move around the house, you see that energy is getting used up, so it will not be stored in form of fats, so you will not gain weight. All right, so I changed the time I eat before I go to bed. Another thing I changed, when I wake up in the morning, I didn't just wake up and start eating. You see, when your stomach is empty, like you have been sleeping, you just woke up, you are hungry. When the stomach is empty and you drink water, the first thing you do, you drink water, maybe a glass or 2 glasses of water. It will help in burning down the calories. Okay, maybe you can take a glass of water or 2, before you eat. Maybe you give it like 30 minutes, then you eat your first meal. All right, it aids in the burning down of your calories. Another thing I did, I increased water intake. Like when I started, I started taking a lot of water. Like I could take 2 liters of water, 3 liters of water maximum. I will take even 3 liters of water, even when I'm not feeling thirsty. You know, the more you sweat, the more you lose fats. When you urinate, you lose fats. Okay, so that water will aid in weight loss. You will lose weight quickly when you are taking a lot of water. All right, another thing I did, before I do even exercise, I changed the type of food I eat. Okay, because I'm working here as a housemaid, I don't have choices of making food at home. I eat what is prepared, but with that you can still improve on what you are eating. Like you see, you can in this house where I'm working, we have salad. I can access salad, you know, the carrots, the, how do you call those salads, the cabbages, the tomatoes. So I used to make my salad, and you see, when we have cooked rice, and you know rice has a lot of calories, and I want to cut my carb, so we cook rice and we eat maybe with chicken. So if I was to take a whole plate of rice, I will take maybe 2 or 3 spoons of rice. But because my stomach will be empty, I will feel hungry after eating those 3 spoons, I replace the remaining portion of rice with a salad, so that I will eat a lot of food, but I will not have consumed a lot of carbs. Okay, so I used to eat a lot of salad with a little rice and chicken. So I cut on the carb like that. And if you have a choice of maybe choosing what to eat, I will advise you to eat protein at night. When you are going to sleep, don't eat calories, like those carbohydrate foods, food rich in carbohydrates. Instead, you can eat proteins, because proteins won't be stored in form of fats. Okay, you can eat maybe your rice or your bread in the morning when you have activity, when you are busy, when you can walk around, and that energy will be used. And eat protein at night when you are going to sleep, so that no food will be converted into fats and stored in the body. Okay, so you can do that. Another thing I did, I bought this. I don't know if it will be visible on the camera. This is green tea. All right, I bought green tea. So this is what I used to do. Before I do my workout exercise, I will take a glass of water, hot water. I will boil water, put it in glass, and put my green tea inside. I make my tea, my green tea, and I mix it with cloves. I assume you know cloves. For those of you who don't know cloves, this is how they look like. So for the cloves, I will take ginger. I will grate ginger and add cloves in it, and green tea with lemon. So I will make green tea and lemon tea mixed with cloves and ginger. I used to take 2 cups in a day. You see, when I wake up, I take water. After taking water, then I will take green tea before I eat. That's me. I used to take green tea before I eat. So I take maybe a cup of it. So because after eating, I will start working. So I'll be moving around the house, you know, cleaning, and so that is activity. It will enhance sweating. When you take green tea and lemon, it accelerates the rate at which the fats are burned. So you will lose weight. You know, the fats will be burned quickly, because you are doing something. You are moving. Maybe you're working. You are not seated in one place. So you will be sweating. Okay, it will enhance sweating. And ginger will keep you full for a long time. Like if you take ginger tea, you will not feel hungry. So that urge of eating and biting everything, you will not have it, because you will feel like you are full, even if you have not eaten anything. So I didn't want to eat from time to time, because I had a bad habit of, maybe if I go to kitchen, I grab one biscuit, I go back, I grab tamer. So I feel hungry quickly. So when I started taking ginger tea, like I could eat even twice or once a day, and I don't feel hungry. So ginger will cut your appetite, so you will not feel hungry all the time. So you know, when you feel hungry, you eat, and when you eat, you consume a lot of carbs. So if you don't feel hungry, you will lose weight, because the body will be using the stored fat to produce fat for energy for that period of time you're working. You see, so that's what I used to do before I even started exercise. And now because in these Arab houses, you find that maybe you will not have time to work out, to do exercise. So I downloaded an application on my phone called Steps. So these Steps, it was measuring the distance I'm covering in a day. So I set it, I gave it a target of 5 kilometers in a day. So I will walk for 5 kilometers in a day just inside the house, because we are not allowed to go out. So inside the house I will walk for 5 kilometers a day. So how did I do it? I put my phone in my pocket, and as I walk inside the house, this phone is counting my steps. So I can measure, I can know how many steps I have walked in a period, in a particular day, and I can know the distance I have covered. So if maybe I have walked for 3 kilometers and finished working, and I'm supposed to sit down, maybe rest, I will just walk aimlessly, doing nothing, just walking around the house to make sure that I cover that 5 kilometers. So that is what I used to do. And then my boss is kind, of course. She bought a walk pad, so that I used to go and run there. I do my exercise, that is in the evening before I go to sleep. I do workout before I go to sleep. And maybe if I feel hungry at night, I don't eat. I used to eat yogurt. You see that Laban? That plain yogurt. That is what I used to eat. It's a diet one, So you feel like you're full, but you have not eaten carbs. So in the first 2 weeks of my loss weight journey, I lost 10 kgs. In 2 weeks, I lost 10 kgs. But I was very serious about it. Like, I used to drink green tea in the morning with ginger, and then maybe after 3 hours after waking up, that's when I will take my first meal. But I avoided all the, like bread, I didn't eat bread. I cut bread from my diet, so I didn't eat bread, I didn't eat sugar, I didn't take sugar, I didn't drink Pepsi, all the juices, the biscuits, the snacks, especially the snacks. You see, a small snack like this has a lot of calories, maybe 200 carbs. So I didn't take the snacks, the biscuits. I just eat real food. Okay, so if I feel hungry and maybe I'm about to go and sleep, maybe I can make some salad and just eat salad alone, or maybe eat Laban, the yogurt, the plain yogurt. I eat plain yogurt. By the way, it helps me in the reducing the size of my stomach. I had a very big tummy, like a boss. I had a very big tummy. I will show you the pictures in this video. You will see how big I was, but you can see I'm very small, very tiny. Some people ask me, are you not being given food? No, it's my body goals. I didn't want to be big because being huge was making me very lazy. So for those of you who are looking forward to losing some carbs, maybe you can try that one. And exercise too, but exercise covers only 25% out of 100. The remaining 75 is determined by what you consume, what you eat. So if you have discipline in what you eat, you can lose it. You can lose those carbs. You can lose those fats, You can become the size that you want if you have discipline. But it takes a lot to have that discipline, because you pass there and you see that's biscuit, you just want to grab it. Okay, so maybe you can use this technique of out of sight, out of mind, so that you don't see it. When you don't see it, you don't feel like you want to eat it. But if you see it, obviously you will want to grab one. But it doesn't mean that you cannot eat cakes at all. No, I used to eat maybe once a week or twice a week. I eat cake, but I don't eat it to bed. I eat it when I'm very busy, so that I know when I'm working, the energy will be converted. How do you call it? The carbohydrates, the cakes, the sugar will be converted into energy, and it will be used because I'm moving up and down, So it doesn't mean that I avoided everything. No, I used to eat cake, but I minimized on those carbs intake. I minimized. Like if I want to eat biscuit, I will do it during the day when I'm very busy, when I'm working, so that it will come out. It will not be stored. Okay, but not every day, because I want to lose the fats that I already have. So I used to do it maybe once a week or twice a week. I hope this video helps you in your weight loss journey. Thank you for watching.